Okay, so for these questions, you have to find, they give you matrix A, this is matrix B, that is in bracket, yeah, matrix put in bracket, and then you have to find the missing value here, C, D, E, such that the information give us is multiplication of A and B will give us 14I. I is what? I is identity matrix. So identity matrix is 1 0 0 0 1 0 and then 0 0 1. Okay, so for the first part first, we find out what is CDE. Then only we do the second task here is finding A inverse. Okay, so I'm doing the multiplication first. Put in, they say AB equals to 14I, right? So we plug in our matrices. Put in our matrices A, 5 3 0, 3 negative 1 0, 0 0 2. Put in another matrix B here, C30, and then 3D 0, 0 0 E equals to 14I. 14I means 14 times identity. Put back our matrices identity. Okay, so now we're going to do multiplication for this, taking the row times its column. Taking the row times its column, row and column. Alright? Equals to 14 also we multiply in. It become 14 0 0 0 14 0 then 0 0 14. Okay, so how we do that multiplication? If you want to look it easily, we use the box multiplication where we have the first matrix 3 rows. So we will do for 3 rows here. 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. 5 3 0 first row, 3 negative 1 0 is second, then 0 0 2 is last. Then for column also I have 3. Second matrix also I have 3 column. So column for second matrix is C30 and then 3D0 and then 0 0 E. Then we start do our multiplication. Okay, 5C plus 9. So this is 5C plus 9. Because 0 times 0 is 0. So when I want to find out what is this, what is element of first row, second column, I will going to take this times this to get answer of this. So 15 plus 3D. Continue 0, 0, then 0E, 0. Okay, so this is how you work out. So I wait for you to do it. Okay, then I get the answer of, I write back in matrices, yeah. So 3C minus 3, and then 9 minus D, and then 0. Then the answer for here is 0, 0, 2E. So when you say these matrices is equals to this answer, so the elements should be equal. Means 5C plus 9 equals to 14. So that's how we find C, D, E. So from here we can build out our comparison equation. We compare one by one. First, 5C plus 9 equals to 14. So 5C can be equals to 5, C equals to 1. So we get our C already. Then we find for D. We find for something D here. Maybe I can take this, or maybe I can take this. If I take this, 15 plus 3D, then will make it equals to 0. Or I take the second here, 9 minus D, I will make it equals to 14. So 9 minus D equals to 14. Negative D equals to 5, then D equals to negative 5. Then another element E. E, I only can meet E here. E equals to 14. 2E equals to 14. So E equals to 7. This is how we find our C, D, E. Okay, so this first part, multiplication, concept of multiplication, and then concept of how we compare out our element. When we two matrices are unequal, so elements they have to be same. So that is concept of element. Then we get the answer. The first two answer we get 1 mark, and then another answer we get 1 more marks. Okay, so we go for the second task. From these questions, they say hence. Hence means I have to use what I have here. The information here is CDE, and then they say AB is equals to 14I. So to find A inverse, I need to use the concept of properties. Okay, so the concept of properties is when I A times A inverse or A inverse times A, you get back identity. Or another concept here is identity times whatever matrix, they will go back that matrix itself. Okay, so that is the properties from our matrices. We start from the statement they give us here. They say matrix A times matrix B will get us 14I, 14 identity. In order to find A inverse, so we will times in A inverse. So when I times A inverse, I have to show it clearly. I times in front of the left hand side. For the right hand side, number is exclude. Number is excluded because this is number. This is matrix, this is matrix. I is a matrix. So when I type in the matrix, of course, matrix with matrix. So in front here, for left hand side, in front matrix A. So for right hand side, in front the matrix for matrix I. So 14 is a number. I make it coefficient sit in front here. So from here, we apply our properties here. We can see A inverse is A and A inverse is I. What can we get here? A inverse with A, I get identity. Then whatever time with identity, we get back that matrix. Whatever matrix time with identity, we get back that matrix. So this is how we get our A inverse. Then we haven't finished yet. Because we can see here, it still have multiplication about identity. So from here, we can get identity times B is B. So in matrices, beside plus and minus, operation of plus, we can move become minus. Minus, we can move become plus. We don't have any division that moving the matrices. Only numbers can move. So when I move this number, it will become 1 over 14b. So my A inverse is going to get 1 over 14b. So finally, after I get this relationship, I will substitute back what's our metric B. So our metric B is using CDE. So we use our value that we found just now, which is 1 for C. And then D is -5. And then E is 7. So multiply in our, don't let our answer in this form. We have to show our multiplication with the numbers. Make sure we show our simplest form here. 1 times 14, 1 over 14, then 3 over 14, 0, 3 over 14, -5 over 14, 0. Continue, 0, 0. Then when you times 7, you have to put it in the simplest form, that is 1 over 2. Okay, so the concept here using properties. They'll give you another marks here, and then you will read through your answer, you get final answer here. So if you're using your adjoint method, we are going to ignore everything because we are not answering, following the question instruction. Okay.